Talking of certificate of occupancy and other forms of registered title documents, yes, there are times when those documents are registered in duplicity by the same land registry. Why does that happen? It's a jam question. Don't ask me. But my own is to tell you what the court says about those things today. So in this particular case, I got to the Supreme Court. These judgments I give you are usually Supreme Court judgments. The parties bought from the same family, and the two of them went to register the title, and the title was registered. And then both of them ended up in court. The matter was in court for 30 years. When it got to Supreme Court, of course, Supreme Court revisited what the lower court had done. How did the court determine who had more valid title? Because it is about weight to be given. At each point, they are going to look for the person who has more credibility in the title document by that time, because both were registered and both were bought from the same family. And they brought the family to court. They didn't deny that they sold to the two of them. In fact, there was one person still alive that signed the two title documents. So it's not new. What did the court do? The court traveled into the root of each person's title. The court traveled from the registered title to the family that sold to them, to how the sale was transacted, to who the parties were that signed at both times. Those are the things the court is going to look into at that time. And understand this, if you are buying from family, the head of the family must sign along with principal members. If the head of the family does not sign, and you have only principal members that sign, that sale is void. There's no sale, you didn't buy anything. But if the head of the family signs and the principal members don't sign, it's called voidable. It means that it's valid, but somebody can go to court to challenge it and it will be declared invalid. So if you don't want it to be declared invalid and you are bought from family head and principal members of the family come to complain, simply go and settle them. And then your validity is sustained. But if you buy from only principal members of family and there's a family head, you have not bought anything. That's what the law says. That is why you need to conduct due diligence when buying from family to find out who the family head is the first person you need to find out. The first person. Recognized family head. First person you need to find out. Then let the person connect you with the other principal members and you can go ahead with your transaction. This was the situation in Adekunle Teriba versus Wale Adeyemo. It's reported in Supreme Court 47/2003. It got to Supreme Court in 2003. It was decided in 2010, but it was a 1980 case. So it was in court 30 years. So when you want to go to court, you should think about it very well. If you are ready to fight that battle for the next 30 years, sometimes it's worth it, but sometimes it's not worth it, but you didn't know what was involved at the beginning. As of today in Nigeria, this is what going to court entails. Have you registered for the tax meeting that is taking place on September 26th, where I'm discussing taxes for small businesses? What tax are you paying? Who are you paying to? How is it calculated? Bring your calculators to class. You may not like numbers. I don't like numbers too, but if I can do this, you can do it. The link to register is in the description section. So go and register there. But if you liked this video, please smash the like button so that more people can watch and get to know the true state of the law. Take care and see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.